July ni som thum sang ni som ni paruk ani China hianin Iran hena hianin anti-aircraft missile tam tak apedon ti report a oma hi Donald Trump hianin a react to nge ani he thila hi kan ring kan soizaw nga chuan makati deu chu China hi a in rol vak lowe mokotia langsar takin aruk chuan news pona an lo hriat theilo turin aruk chuan a in rol chu ka ring thawa maro chu tuna hian hei mainstream media zong in China hianin anti-aircraft missile Iran hena pekatum ti report amai apui mo khop maya anti-aircraft missile hi US hianin tiang hian jet fighter mangin Iran hi a bom ani chu wang chuan Iran hena ral thuam pek om tak anti-aircraft missile thlawhna jet fighter te kap thathei tur missile hi tuna hian Iran hi a pedona he thila hi Iran hian effective taka amang thiama amang thei ani chuan he indo na po hi temin a in thak dang lam deu mai thei ani react ani la.
Now China has spent months telling one thing about this war: stop the fighting and resort to diplomacy. Now that sounds very sensible. And now comes the reality. China is sending anti-aircraft missiles to Iran. Not a few dozen, but 400 of them.
Whoa! Zali chuang. Zali vel pedona ni. China hian thlawhna kahthlakna tur anti-aircraft missile. China po hi amak viang reng khop me US le Iran tenin daw tir khan. Indo su soifel ro a soifel thei chuan soifel jok ro anti veni. China hian mo amaro chu hei. Ani na dikta karon lang ani tu da hian anti-aircraft missile hey United States hian mo phuba lak don reng hian air strike ti zel mai ni jet fighter mang hianin Iran hi akap zel mai ni chu wang chuanin soitong han ral thuam azonga pek om tak antinan missile mo rocket launcher mo hey ral thuam silai ang chi vel nilo aircraft jet fighter ka thak theina tur missile an pele don chatania tudang US hian ni song pathum zat tianga an be nu an chol san tuna phuba lak le nu he no China po he be omang lo ve got mai Trump ai dan ni vak lo ane.
A Reuters report says the missiles will be delivered to Tehran in weeks.
Kare lo te chung pe kan ni don ti hi Reuters lam pa he rong confirm to ne.
So China is no longer just commenting on this war. It is also reshaping the outcomes.
Omje chu China hi indo na hian atel chu kan la ti thei lo ani. Indo na hian atel chu kan la ti thei lo. Amaro chu a action lak hianin he indo na kalzel dan tur te po hi asil thei ani. Iran din mun thadon nge a chedon US an che thazel don nge an che chedon hi China ina he thil aron ti hianin asil thui thei don lo ani. Amaro chu thil pakhat kan hriale tur chu made in China ani to hi chuanin klema han ril hlel deuh hlek theina tur hi ma chan chu a quality kha a thadon nge don lo chan chu mana po han US ina Iran an be don po han Chinese le Russian air defense system kha Iran kha na mang ve ani amaro chu China le Russia de air defense system kha engma na thok theilo khan tiang han US on siam sak mak theya kha thil theng to ani chu wa chuanin wa anti-aircraft missile zeli pedon mo te kan ti lai khan le lama chuanin thok tak nge mo ti theina kha om ve ni mo.
Because if the fighting continues, Iran could use the Chinese missiles against American aircraft. But why would Beijing risk angering Washington? And what does China get in return? Our next report tells you more.
The United States may soon have 400 new reasons to think twice before carrying out air raid missions in Iran.
Iran lampang hianin anti-aircraft missile mang hianin loka ple si se ka US tan ha chuna boi thlak vek to ni China thil ti hi chu omang lo vai ngot mai.
And the threat doesn't come from a fighter jet or an Iranian drone, but from something much smaller, something a soldier carries on their shoulder.
Hi chu dar han put kwal nel mai thei ani.
A Reuters report says China is sending anti-aircraft missiles to Iran. The deliveries are expected in the next few weeks.
Iran is expected to 400 Chinese-made shoulder-fired air defense missile launchers. Main portable air defense system kan highlight ang main pets antiamo. main portable air defense system hi te hianin dara put kol theya a versatile le mai ne mo khoi tang po han ka chu thei ni.
These are man-portable air defense systems, also known as man-pads, and will defend the skies over Iranian cities. So what is China selling, and what's it getting in return?
Kiki, tina thlawhna in le lok tai la te hianin locks, where is it? Where is it? Konga. Te hianin dara ampua mo. Te hian dara ampua. Khoi tang po in building tu ku vera tang te ha. In chunga chang te chuanin he ta garage chang te in noi chang ta ba kap chu ke the ne ki ta ka hi chu US dan chuanin an nok don khop
Sky. Firstly, what is a man-pad?
Man-pad.
It's basically an anti-aircraft missile that can be fired from the shoulder. It doesn't need a giant radar or an elaborate launch system. This missile is meant for shooting down low-flying aircraft.
Low-flying aircraft. Khatiang ani chuanin United States hian in an counter ve le thei no athan chu king man pet sina aka thlak thei jet fighter ho chu jet fighter niam taka thok ang chi ho kha target ve thei ni,
including drones, helicopters and fighter jets. Worldwide, man-pads rely on infrared guidance. These heat-seeking missiles lock onto the radiation emitted by aircraft.
Ki chu englo po ai lo radar po mang lo chan chu heat-seeking missile ania e jet fighter te himo an thlo hen hei a jet fighter te chu hnunga tang a sai me mai ni mo chu jet fighter engine chatak chuanin heta jet fighter among lampanga khami enge kha mei khuron chuana kha ki man pets missile khianin kha avaman don ani mo heat seeking missile khami satak kha ava track anga chuanin radar telmi lo pon kiti hianin effective te win jet fighter ka thlangna na man thei don ani.
And Iran is about to get 400 of such missiles from China, a deal reportedly worth more than $60 million.
Ki mak ti zo enteran za somnga vel te chu ni se thushan zali te meu mai China hian an pedon ani hei Chinese siam ani dona soitong han made in China hi zo ril hlel om de uthina.
The Tianwei 12 or QW12 is an infrared guided shoulder fired missile. It has an operational range of up to 6 kilometers. The missile can reach an altitude of up to 4 kilometers. It has advanced anti-jamming features. It's resistant to flares and
anti-jamming features anei tat mai kami kha US lampangin an chuan vor ve dewania
4 kilometers.
Kilometer li asang han thok chho theya chuanin kilometer ruka thui he missile hi thok thei boka chuan mtiran flare hi jet fighter te helicopter te hen ti suak thei ani flare hi missile te rocket te boom na hian atangkai maya amaro chu ki tiang missile khi chu khatiang jet fighter te helicopter te na enge flare an ti chua thin te po kha omzia nei vak don lo mani a target hi akap fu thei don riuti nania counters electronic decoys.
And the QW12 allows the operator to shoot and immediately relocate to a new location. The second man-pad that Iran is getting is called the Fei-Nu 16 or the FN-16. Now this missile has an operational range up to 6 kilometers. It can reach an altitude up to 4 kilometers. It has an infrared tracking seeker, but the missile also has a laser proximity fuse.
What is this?
There's a laser in front of the missile that tracks how far away the target is.
Laser proximity fuse avan changkang reu ve missile lua khianin laser oma chuanin a target vaka futura kha engtianga hlange ti kha a hril thei don ani yo.
There's a laser in front of the missile that tracks how far away the target is. Once the missile is within
one missile ki a target bul nai deu hleka ava thlo chu the target kha va fukher lo poni se puak pop don ani kha me a puak pera kha ni thlona te kha ati che thei don ani mo
in a few meters of the target, it automatically detonates. This gives it a higher chance of bringing down the aircraft. But the FN-16 is more than just a shoulder-fired missile because it can be mounted on trucks, patrol
long ter trucka te po he thile he a fit thei ani
boats and buildings. Clearly, China is sending some smart and lethal missiles to Iran. Well, apart from millions of dollars, China has several reasons for equipping Iran with its missiles.
Kasi kan vai China hianin ti za ta tam hi Iran na thon China le Iran te chu in thian thani ti chu kan hretho an thok dun ti chu ka hrethowa amaro chu ti tak maya
Chinese weapons get a chance to prove themselves in battle.
Nia China hianin indo na tak taka an ral thom te hi man na chan san nei lawa Iran kal tang hian an mang chin don ani a tan wa an fing ang reng me le lama chan kami anti-aircraft missile kha zani ve poni se khatiang khanin an han kap chu ka chuanin indo na tak taka data zani ve kami missile in chingni missile pahni tan khan data zani ve theu khati khan a han collect khom lenga heti hi kan perform da nia hi siam that ngai ni ting te po kha China lampang chuanin information collect nan te po hanin an mang le dai thei ani he thi le hi chumo indo na Iran chaktir shim ai chuan khai Chinese how to
without Chinese soldiers having to risk their lives. And Beijing is learning how these weapons are performing. As per reports, Iran has already used Chinese shoulder-fired missiles. That was back in April.
April China na siam nge kauki tang hang ka chho thei mayang chi pokha Iran lampang khan mang ve to a ka tang hanin F-15 fighter jet kha an kap thlang heng he ni heat seeking missile khamo hei hi Iran sipai te hianin China ral thuam thei te hian an manga an effective lo emo China tan chuanin a tha tho a chan chu an effective lo pon okay ti ka siam that thayang ti kha data khan nei do da ni effective chuanin effective le mai mo China hi rin ai de hianin lo fing ka the ti la hian
US Air Force fighter jet was shot down over southwestern Iran. If China
chuanin tuna englo enang Donald Trump reaction
Iran, it would make it much stronger. So perhaps you're very good at this. You can maybe tell them. I think they should put in for Russia, but I think they should put in for Iran. And that's really what Lindsay wanted. Yep.
And on Iran, one more, sir, sorry.
And good job at the dinner the other night.
Thank you.
Did a great job.
Thank you, appreciate that. President Xi told you that China would not give or sell Iran any weapons. And there's a new report that Iran's about to get 400 rocket launchers from China going through Pakistan to Iran.
Well, that would be surprising. I mean, things like that happen, but that would be surprising. He told me very strongly he wouldn't partake, and he knows I'd be quite disappointed.
Pakistan kal tangin Iran hian an dong do ani China tangin mo chuanin Trump ki chuanin Xi Jinping khan mania kan han bukhanin engma ral thuam pa pelawanga ka hral bok lawang Iran hena hian ti hin chiang deuin min thrila ama khop mai heti le chunia indona chona om venge nge ma se Xi Jinping na khatianga min thril to tuna atile hi chu tlem chonin amak ka ti ve deu atiani Trump pakhian mo mak ve bok reng chu tero hati tiang loin revek to loin shetir vek to hatianga han ti le mo sai le sayanga om lo te kha chu poi thlang ve vi mong Trump tan pok hian e po ni se hei United States sipai te tan chonin chona tharani dona ke ti za tam anti-aircraft missile an nei si chuanin US sipai te air strike tura be pian thang le don pon an film khur angai don ani chuanin Iran hian engtin nge United States hi kan beile theyang kan hne theyang ti hi an langai to ve char ti hi a hriat ani tin China lampang po hianin sipai chuan vatir lu chuang lawa ral thuam mang pon an pui zeu ama ro chu thuak mang hianin an pui na sakhop hianin a hriat bok ani Iran hi mo le khati zong khan ni ro se video le mule theu do ni